Hey,
Thank you for joining us today.
of course, absolutely.
This conversation, our last interview, and this conversation is going to go into the HCX Archive. And we've been doing these interviews, and what we want all these interviews to be about is about so much of the history of Haiti Cultural Exchange, but also the history of the people who made this organization.
Yeah.
So this conversation is just going to start with you telling me who you are.
Yeah.
What is your name? Who are your people? What do you do?
Yes, thank you. I'm so happy to be here, honored. My name is Beaubrun. I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I'm a musician coming from a family of music, not only music, art, theater, dance from my grandfather, Langishat, to Bookman experience. And then I'm the next generation of musicians. And yeah, that's been my life, to express myself, express things that I want to say and do in the world through art, through music.
How were you introduced to Haiti Cultural Exchange?
Yeah, Haiti Cultural Exchange, I think the first time was when, first of all, I need to say Haiti Cultural Exchange is the first, not only organization, but it's the first place where I had a chance to perform like for something legit in New York, solo myself. So I think it's from there, Regine contacted us, that was 2012. And I remember we performed at a park. I still have those pictures. I was looking at some of those pictures. We were all had a white shirt. Cynthia was there too, all white. Peter Bar. I will never forget this moment, and I think that's the time that I got more familiar with the organization. Of course, Regine, we became more closer, understanding what was happening, what was going on in the community at that time. Yeah.
Tell me more about what it's like to be at a Haiti Cultural Exchange event. Tell me what makes them memorable to you.
What I remember, the Haiti Cultural Exchange event, is the anticipation. I always remember, for example, any event, I'm like, I have to be there because I know going to this event, I will see like the community, people, and it's always something cool happening. It can be music, of course, but it can be poetry, it can be art, there is always something cool. Or it can be an artist you haven't seen in a long time. Haiti Cultural Exchange will like bring this artist to us here in the community. So it's always been something really meaningful and something that brings a lot of memories and hold the heritage for us. And for me, growing up here, going to school in New York, for example, Prospect Heights, not too far from here, having Haiti Cultural Exchange was a huge boost to stay connected with the culture, especially in Brooklyn, with the community, and bringing artists all over the world to come here for someone like me to see them. Yeah.
Paul, what is unique about Haitian artistic expression to you?
Oh, what is unique about Haitian artistic expression? I would say the first thing that comes to mind, it's our way of, for example, there's many things, but what comes to mind is our way of saying things. For example, if we're saying, for example, it's cold outside, we wouldn't just say it's cold. We would say, that means it's an expression, and we put it in our art and music. We put it in anything that we do. It's an expression we're so connected with nature, and then it comes into the language and it comes into the art. And when you look at our art, for example, our ironwork that I'm looking here and all of these places here, it's like we have all of that expression that makes us Haitian. And then there's a way that you see an art, you know it's Haitian. You know the way that person did it, there's no other place in the world that you would see it that way. Same with music, same with dance. For example, like I might be walking outside in the streets and someone is walking in front of me, like for a little bit, I know they're Haitian from the way they're walking. It's like they're dancing. It's like there's always a swag. There's always something like it's I don't know how to well, the people that know what I'm talking about. You know when someone is Haitian is walking in front of you. I saw it. So you know. Yeah.
Haiti Cultural Exchange's relationship with you goes way, way back.
Yeah.
Our history together has brought us some unique moments, and I want to talk about a couple of them. You talked about our first ever Musique Haiti at Putnam Triangle back in
Putnam Triangle. That's right.
2012.
Yes.
We've done so many other things. We did Mose Beaubrun, Your Mother here. Doing Unparlé with us and Beaubrun Experience performed. You joined in.
Yes.
We did Diaspora Calling with Lauren Hill at the King's Theater with Mokata and Native Haitian Art in 2016. Celebration, you performed with Beaubrun again at Shapeshifter Lab, the old one. And then most recently during Memoir Evolution in Times Square with all of our friends.
Yeah.
Let's talk about let's sing to you. Where did those things like bring your mind when you think about that body of work together?
Again, that's such a great point. I'm so grateful. Almost every show, I always say something about Haiti cultural change. Almost every show, for people to understand, for example, for me personally, where I come from. When I was here in Brooklyn, in New York, getting my music going, without Haiti Cultural Exchange, I would not be here where I am. For example, not only the things they did with Bookman Experience and all of that, and when I had the opportunity to perform for that Lauryn Hill festival, like she was doing that party, I remember Regine called me, and it was at I can't remember the theater right now, but it's this opportunity that opened so many doors for me after that performance. It was exactly after that performance that Lauryn Hill's team were calling me to do the tour with Lauryn Hill. You know, it was because of Haiti Cultural Change. That would never happen if Regine did not give me that opportunity to perform and show what I can do and represent Haiti that day. So always been grateful for me because that experience with Lauryn Hill, opening for Lauryn Hill, you know, all across America and Canada, was like incredible to see someone like Miss Lauryn Hill. Just like her music is just like another world. You know, it's like incredible musicians and the way she's orchestrating. Like for me to learn that, to be so close to her and be looking at it every night. It's like that was my school right there. I was like learning every day, soaking it up. And she was very nice too. She was very gentle and very caring with me, asking me, you know, how is it with you? I feel like she has a lot of respect for Haitian people. The fact that she knew I was Haitian, she gave me a lot of attention and made sure I was okay. Her team was amazing. And all of that, thanks to Haiti Cultural Exchange, they make that happen and that connection for us, yeah. And then going to Times Square was like, it was almost like when Regine told me about the Times Square event, explaining how many years was it? It was like 15 years, yes. And I was like, of course, you know, I'll bring as many people as I can, you know. And it happened to be exactly at the same time, you know, with Bio. So all the artists were already here, from Annie, Jay Perry, Michael, Kolo, so many people already in town. So it was easy for me to be like, oh, let's come in together and celebrate Haiti Cultural Exchange. And they know also how important Haiti Cultural Exchange is. So they came in to pay their respect and celebrate. It was an incredible night. Not night, incredible day, actually. And it's something that we will have forever together, yeah.
How do you see your work connecting to your community and beyond, to our wider world and to other cultures, and around issues that are important to you?
How do you see my work? I see it as Well, coming from my type of family where I come from and the message, especially coming from a family where not only things were not all like always sweet, things were very, tough at some times because my family played Racine, Vodou music. So at I remember certain times it used to be so challenging, to be in school, for example. People used to tease me, your parents do this, your parents do that. Voodoo used to be, maybe now it looks a little bit cool for people, but it used to be something where people are like, oh, we don't talk about, we don't talk about that. Yeah, like if you say "I bobo," it would be like crazy. It would be like, you're not part of that, you know. But me, it was important for me to stand on that because that I know what voodoo is, I know what energy is, I know where I come from, and it was important for me to continue this legacy that my parents, my grandfather. It was important for me to just stand on it because that's I believe that's where the truth is. I believe in our culture. I believe the truth is in what we do spiritually. Because when you look at spiritually what we did in the world, we're the first country, to abolish slavery, black country to do that. So it's not a small feat. It comes from our spirituality. So that means it's very strong that we can do anything when we put, our minds together, when we unite. So to me, in my art, it's the same. I don't disassociate myself with that. I love the fact that I come from where I come from, but at the same time, when you look at Haiti, where we come from, it's way more than what people are making it. Haiti is a whole idea of how the world can be amazing. If the world listened to Haitians, we would be incredible. If Haitians listen to Haitians too, it would be incredible. But the idea Haiti had when we were when we were fighting against the oppression and all of that, that's the idea. That's the way the world should be. We all should be free. When you look at everything that's happening around the world, we need freedom. People should be free to express themselves. No oppression anywhere. When you look at Palestine, you look at so many other areas where people are suffering. And Haiti, we stand up with that. This is exactly what we represent. We represent people who's going through any type of situation that they cannot express themselves. That's exactly what Haitians, that's what we fought for. Not only for the little island, we fought for the whole world, that you can stand up for yourself and you can be successful too. That's the message.
Absolutely. We asked to speak to you, Paul, because specifically you're Paul Beaubrun, and your choice to build for a legacy grounded in your culture, one where your voice and your positivity and your creativity resonates worldwide, is a historic achievement. Can you give us a few words, a story, or a proverb that resonates with you? What do they mean to you?
I would say a few words would say, because that's where I'm trying to stay myself, to stay in alignment. I would say, what you're saying, what you're doing, and what you're thinking has to be one. Don't fight with yourself. Don't fight with your mind. Don't fight with your heart. Make them, align them together, and you will be at peace. At the end of the day, it's the fight within. We have to go within, make it one. What you're thinking, what you're saying, and what you're doing, make it one. Unify it. You align yourself, and every time you feel like you're out of alignment, you breathe again. You bring it back. You bring it back, and you will see. The world will. Because it's all an illusion, it's moving, it's always changing. It's all about it's always within. That's what I would say.
generations from now, what do you envision for the diaspora's continued connection to Haiti and to each other?
Yeah, the diaspora, I feel like this past few years has been incredible from what I see. I feel like work like Haiti Cultural Exchange, we need, of course, more and more, if more people could do things like that, like not only in New York, other cities around the world, because you can see the kids, the children from here, anywhere that I'm performing around the world, they're so eager to know, when they see us artists coming, they're so excited to know what's going on. They want to talk to us and they want to know what's going on in the country, to feel it. It's not only in the, like something distant, like online, Instagram. They want to be a part of it, and I've been feeling that while traveling. And I was with Michael in Paris. We were there. You could see that generation. They're like so ready to embrace us. They want it. They want to be a part of it. And I could say the same here. I could say the same around United States, everywhere we go. It's all about like continuing the work, continuing what we're doing, what not only myself, all the other artists, anything that you're doing, Haiti Cultural Exchange, we just have to keep it going in the positive way for them, and for them to have a space also, like here it's a space, like other people can have a space to come and express yourself. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to enter into the HCX archive?
To enter?
Yeah, what do you want to say? What are your closing words to us?
The closing words. I just want to say merci, merci. You've been such an important part of my life, of my family's life. I'm here representing, I'm sure, my parents too, and other parts of my family. Just want to say merci. Merci pour soyez, merci pour so fait. And yeah, I'm in gratitude. Every time I think about Haiti Cultural Exchange, I'm in gratitude. This is a family to me. It's not just, like that. It's something, it's in my heart, always gonna be in my heart. And I'm honored that I can be here and, give everything that I can give, all the flowers, all the beautiful memories. And let's continue more, let's do more. We can do more. Yeah.
Thank you.